Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so we got a game to prepare for tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota at the Target Center, 6 p.m. Pacific, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 6:30, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's what we're looking at to start this video off. Minnesota Timberwolves are coming off of what are they? 2-2 is their record, and they're coming off of a loss against the Denver Nuggets where Denver took care of them. Jokic only missed one shot, that kind of thing. It was really tough on the Minnesota Timberwolves without Anthony Edwards, who's expected to be out for another couple of weeks. So we ain't got to deal with him tonight. That's really good news. So let's look at the stats of that game. The Denver Nuggets, 127-114 was the score. The Nuggets shot 52% from the field, 46 of 88, and 50% from the three, 13 of 26. So needless to say, the Nuggets didn't miss very much. 22 of 25 from the free throw line for 88% for the Nugs. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, 40 of 85 from the field for 47%, 10 of 32 from the three for 31%, and 24 of 29 from the free throw line, 82%. The Nuggets controlled the glass, 46 to 33. That's a plus 13 for the Nuggets. 10 offensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 7 for the Wolves. 24 assists for the Nuggets, 19 for the Wolves. The Wolves had 8 steals and 9 blocks, so we need to be careful with them. Defensively, they are good. And the Nuggets had 5 steals and 4 blocks. 14 turnovers for the Nuggets, 6 points conceded off of those. Really good transition defense, it seems. And 15 turnovers for the Wolves, 24 points conceded off of those. Not so good transition defense for the team we'll see tonight. Hopefully we can get out in the fast break and take advantage of what looks like may be an issue there for them. 10 fast break points for the Nuggets, 8 for the Wolves, and 56 points in the paint for both teams. The largest lead for the Nuggets was 15, and the largest lead for the Wolves was 9. See what the box score tells us about this particular game. Aaron Gordon, after coming off a 50-point game, came back and scored 9 in this one with 3 assists and 3 rebounds on 3 of 10 shooting, 0 of 2 from the 3. Not very good there, shooting the ball. Cam Johnson had 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3 for 5 points, 2 assists, and 2 boards in 19 minutes of play. Jokic, like I said, he only missed 1 shot, man. 9 of 10 from the field, did not attempt a 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 25 points. 1 block, 2 steals, 10 assists, and 19 boards, 6 of them offensive rebounds. What can I say, man? It's Joker. It is what it is. Jamal Murray had a big-time game for sure. Plus 30 as a plus-minus. 43 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds on 16 of 29 shooting from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. That man was launching. Christian Braun, 9 field goals attempted, 3 of them made. 1 of 3 from the 3, 7 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. had a good shooting night, 7 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, a plus 25 for him, 20 points, 3 assists. Jonas Valanciunas had 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block, 1 of 3 from the field. And Peyton Watson shot very well, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 12 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds for him. Hunter Tyson chipped in with a board, and nobody else really scored or did anything else for that matter in garbage time there. Bruce Brown was 1 of 4 from the field. He also had 2 points, 5 rebounds. That was how that went, 2 offensive boards for Bruce. And let's get into the Timberwolves, who we will see tonight. Julius Randle had a pretty spirited game, 8 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. 24 points, a Kobe there, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds for Kobe's ex-teammate. Jaden McDaniels, 25 points, 4 blocks, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. 10 of 16 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So he started getting his offense going. Keep an eye open for him because he and Julius will probably be doing most of the heavy lifting, scoring the ball for this team. Don't forget about Naz Reid as well, who had 18 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And 27 minutes to play off the bench, he was the leading scorer off of the bench. Rudy Gobert had 8 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 5 boards. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Mike Conley, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line for 10 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds for Mike Conley. Dante DiVincenzo, 3 of 8 from the 3, 3 of 10 from the field, 12 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, and 3 boards for Dante. And Terrence Shannon, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line for 9 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and one of them was an offensive board. Bones Highland's been getting a lot of minutes out there, 16 of them to be exact, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Bad shooting night for Bones, but he's getting minutes. And Rob Dillingham had 12 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field goal range for 4 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal there. 3 turnovers. So that's how it went for them. Minnesota could not overcome Jokic and Murray just going absolutely loco out there. And they didn't rebound the ball enough to make any sense for themselves as well. So, without Anthony Edwards, Minnesota has some adjustments to make, to say the least, and it's not going to be very easy for them in a lot of matchups until he gets back. Before that, they had a win against the Pacers. I actually just watched highlights on that game this morning. Saw the Nuggets game highlights yesterday. But that game was pretty interesting. It was a pretty close game, but the Indy did lose it against this team. And the Wolves shot 46% from the field. 39 of 84, 30% from the 3, 10 of 33, and only 70% from the free throw line, 26 of 37. The Pacers shot even worse from the free throw line, 66%, 18 of 27. From the 3, they were 14 of 40 for 35%, and from the field, they were 42%, 39 of 91. The Pacers won the rebound total by 1, 49 to 48, and both teams had a lot of offensive boards, 16 for the Pacers, 13 for Wolves. 24 assists for the Pacers, 19 for the Wolves. The Wolves also had 9 steals to the Pacers 7, 4 blocks to the Pacers 5. So again, you're seeing a lot of stocks from this Minnesota team that's very active defensively. We need to keep an eye open for that. 14 turnovers for the Wolves, 15 points off of that. And 17 turnovers for the Pacers, 26 points conceded off of that. So the Wolves did have a very good transition scoring off of turnovers type of night against the Pacers. Not very consistent there through 2 games. 23 fast break points for the Pacers, 7 for the Wolves. They have not been good in the fast break, as we've seen 2 games in a row where they scored under 10 points. Maybe they try to make that a point of emphasis. We should keep an eye open for them trying to get out in the fast break a little bit, or continue to see them struggle in that regard. 54 points in the paint for the Wolves, 48 for the Pacers. And that's what it was. The largest lead for the Wolves was 11. The largest lead for the Pacers was 5. And, of course, the Wolves ended up winning this game by 4 measly points. Pascal Siakam had a big game. 33 points, 3 steals, 8 assists, and 10 boards. 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from the 3, and 11 of 24 from the field. Isaiah Jackson chipped in with 6 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. 2 of them were offensive boards, 15 minutes. Jay Huff, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3 for 5 points, nothing else. Aaron Naismith, 18 points, 2 assists, and 8 boards. 4 of them offensive rebounds for Aaron. He's really good. We know that. 5 of 12 from the 3, 6 of 17 from the field in 35 minutes of play. Ben Shepherd had a bad shooting night. 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 6 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds for Ben Shepherd. Obi Toppin, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3 for 9.6 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 offensive boards. A lot of offensive boards going to different people for the Pacers here. Jarris Walker, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 5 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds there. Bad shooting night. Tony Bradley, 6 of 7 from the field, 12 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds. 4 of them offensive rebounds. Big night for Tony Bradley. R.J. Dennis, I've been hearing his name a lot lately, but I've yet to really see much from him personally other than these highlights here. 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 12 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. That's a nice line, R.J. You're making a name for yourself, number 10 for the Pacers. Quentin Jackson, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 for 4 points, 2 rebounds. And that was what the losers did in this game. For the Timberwolves, of whom we'll see tonight, 31 points for Juju, 1 steal, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 11 for 18 from the field, and 1 of 4 from the 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. We got to keep Julius off of the free throw line. We do not want him having a night like that against us. Jaden McDaniels had 11 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 5 boards. 3 of them offensive boards. 3 of 13 from the field, not good. 1 of 6 from 3, not good. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Bad shooting night, but he chipped in other areas. Rudy had a big game. 6 of 7 from the field. 2 of 7 from the free throw line, not good there. But 14 points, 18 boards, 1 assist, and 2 blocks. 4 of them offensive rebounds. Rudy can kill us on the offensive glass too, so we need to be prepared for that. Dante DiVincenzo, 5 of 13 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line for 17 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Anthony Edwards did get hurt in this game in 3 minutes to play. He did have 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 points, one rebound, and a injury for certain. Get well soon, Ant-Man, but not too soon because we don't want you there tonight. Naz Reid, 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 4 offensive rebounds for Naz. Big game for Naz in that one. He had a bad game against the Lakers prior to, so I would imagine he's going to want to play well against us, given the fact that we're the team he always plays well against, but always didn't count for the last game, and we like that. Mike Conley, 1 of 4 from the 3, 6 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from the field as well. Jaden Clark, Jalen? I think it's Jalen or Jaden. I can't remember. I think it's Jalen. I'll click on the name, make sure I got it right. And of course, it doesn't want to load up very fast, but he was 2 of 4 from the field, Jalen. 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3. And let's get this right. 6 points, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds for Jalen Clark. Terrence Shannon had 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. And Bones Highland, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3 for 5 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. 3 turnovers chipped in there as well in 19 minutes to play for Bones. So that's what the Pacers have been doing since we've seen them. Of course, we saw them last week. It's only been 4 games this season, so it ain't too much to go over in regards to these Timberwolves. But ultimately, you know, they've been trying to weather the storm with injuries just like us. Obviously, we have much more injury trouble than they do, but nevertheless, that's kind of what it is. They're out of their star, we're out of our star, so we're just going to run our others out there and get the best out of them to the best of our ability. And as far as the Los Angeles Lakers, you know, we're coming off a tough loss against the Blazers, where we didn't have a lot of our talent. We were missing like 7 players. Most of our ball handlers are out, and we're trying to go up against Drew Holiday and Tamani Kamara. It's a lot. It's a lot to try to deal with. It's not the right team to go against when you're really struggling with your ball handling injury issues. So I thought we played well. Obviously, you got to give credit to you know, really everybody who played out there, just given the fact how shorthanded we were. And as I try to look at the stats here, I know that our boy AR had 41 points in this one, although he did have 8 turnovers. Those turnovers kind of struggled just dealing with all of the different defensive players, although someone who commented in my comment section said, nah, he watched the game and he felt like AR's turnovers were unforced. I just didn't agree. I saw something different out there. He was driving at the rim. Yes, he may have had some unforced turnovers for sure, but not the majority of them. He was dealing with real defense, man. And when he's coming off a 51-point game like he was, yeah, the defense is going to turn their attention to you, especially when they know they don't have to deal with Luka. They don't have to deal with LeBron. They didn't have to deal with Marcus Smart. They didn't have to, you know, there was a lot of people out. So there was a lot of defense pointed at him, and I thought he handled it excellent, given the fact that he walked away with 41 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds after the line that he put up in the back-to-back the night before. So Austin's playing tremendous ball. He should be player of the week in the Western Conference if you ask me. And believe me, we would have lost by 1,000,000 points if he didn't chip in all those that he did. DeAndre Ayton has also been pretty good. He was 8 of 15 in that game, 16 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 8 boards, 5 offensive rebounds. That is really, really good stuff from DeAndre Ayton. We need him to continue to play well. Jake LaRavia was pretty off, 3 points, minus 27. 5 assists and 6 rebounds are good, but we need him to chip into the scoring. He's getting a big opportunity here. You know, we want to see him play well, and hopefully he gets that done. Dalton Connect's line was a bit better than, in this one. 16 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3. Some of that, you know, the 3-point shot, we want to see it fall, given the fact that he's projected to be a shooter. But ultimately, I thought that was a building block type of game for Dalton, and hopefully we can get more out of him. Rui's been very efficient lately, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. He missed 2 free throws there, 2 of 4, but ultimately I thought Rui's been having a pretty good week as well. We need him to give us more, though. That was kind of the story with that game, and I get it. Guys are coming off a back-to-back. It's tough. You know, have to go to Sacramento and then come back the very next night and play against a tough Portland team. I get that, but we needed more out of guys. I thought people played well. They just didn't give enough to really overcome Portland. Jared Vanderbilt, 14 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds, 4 offensive boards. The line looked better than the game was. I thought he played well, but I just didn't think he was all that sharp out there. We talked about that in the post-game video. He didn't play smart to me at times. He threw his body around, almost got hurt. We're already down 7 people. We don't need him falling on his hip, jumping off of one leg, going straight into defenders in midair. It's just not smart. Not smart. We need him to be sharp. So, that was really my thing. I thought Nick Smith and Bronny James, they attempted to, go up against some really tough defense, man. That's really hard. But I thought that they did well with the minutes given. Both of them had 20 minutes. We needed some scoring out of those guys. We only got 2 points out of the 2 of them. But, for the most part, I thought they contributed up and down the box score, and we will turn to them some more until our guys get back. Now, I do believe there's a good chance we see Marcus Smart tonight. As I check out the injury report for tonight's game, we know Braun is out. We know Luka's out. But Jackson Hayes is a game-time decision, and Marcus Smart is a game-time decision. Gabe Vincent, of course, is also going to be out for a couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks to be exact, which is a little longer than I even realized. So our ball handlers, like I said, it's going to be on these guys, those young 2, Bronny and Nick Smith, to really grow up quickly and take advantage of these opportunities that are in front of them. Because with these ball handlers being out and banged up, they're going to get some minutes. And if they don't have positive impact on those minutes, it's probably going to cost us wins until those guys get back. So we need them, and hopefully they're able to capitalize on these opportunities. Maxi Kleber is also out until November 5th, according to this thing. And, of course, Jalen Clark is a game-time decision for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Anthony Edwards is out until the middle of November. So that's really the breakdown of what's been going on with both of these teams. The Lakers are going to be wearing yellow tonight on Minnesota's home floor. Minnesota's going to be wearing their road blacks on their home floor, which is just whack, if you ask me. Our projected starters are Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, Jake LaRavia, and DeAndre Ayton. Since we're so short-handed, we got to do stuff like that. And the Minnesota Timberwolves starters are expected to be Mike Conley, Dante DiVincenzo, Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, and Julius Randle round out their top 5 for this night. We expect things can change, of course. And the injury report is the same on this side. Add Aldo Thero, of course, to the injury report because he's been out the whole time. We do expect him to come back, hopefully, coming up on this road trip, maybe. I don't know. And the injury report's the same on this other app as well. So, yeah, that's really what we have going on, man. The Minnesota Timberwolves, obviously, we just beat them with Luka going crazy in a big game there. Coming out here, we thought they were going to probably get the best of us. They had Ant-Man healthy still, and we were able to beat them rather handedly. And we were really pleased with our overall effort in that game. So they're going to want some get back on their home floor. We did get eliminated by this basketball team in the playoffs, so I don't think winning one game in the regular season equates to us getting actual get back. We want to win this season series, and tonight's game will go a long way in making that a possibility, especially since, if I'm not mistaken, we only see them 3 times this season. We will see them in April, later on down the road, or March, I believe it is March. We will see this same squad. So, yeah, March 10th to be exact, at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe that is. Is that right? It says 8 p.m., but I don't know if these are all Eastern times or whatever. That's way down the line in March. Not important. Point is, we don't see them but 3 times this year. So if we capture this win, we win the season series. Straight up, we win the season series. So that's a big deal. Let's try to capture this win, especially with Ant-Man not being out there, going into their home court. We really want to show their fans that they are definitely on our radar at this point, given the fact that they did beat us in the playoffs. So that's really what it is, man. I don't really have a feel for this game. We with AR playing as well as he's been playing, I know Jaden McDaniels and Mike Conley and those guys, Julius Randle, they're going to be turning their attention to him. Obviously with Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, these are players that tend to play well against the Lakers. So Minnesota knows us very well, given the fact that we've seen each other so much over the last 2 years. But both teams are shorthanded, so it's going to be a little unbalanced, I'd imagine, for both of them. We need to take care of the ball, man. Obviously, we've been going up against some tough defenses. Even in the preseason, we had tough defensive teams to face. Golden State, Phoenix, Minnesota. These teams, and we've only had like one night off as it pertains to seeing a good defensive team to start the season. I think it was against Sacramento, I would say, is not that great defensively. So tonight is no exception. We're going to have to deal with more good on-ball defense. More people are going to steal the ball from us, try to get out in transition, exploit our shorthandedness and our lack of athleticism out there. And it's going to be incumbent upon the Los Angeles Lakers to really do a much better job against Minnesota taking care of the basketball, man. The turnovers, whether you're playing against a good defense or not, you got to control the controllables. And so we must not have unforced turnovers, for which we did have plenty of. 25 turnovers for the Lakers in that game, 28 points conceded off of those. Got to get back. I thought we did a good job of that in the first half of the game. Second half, we did a bad job of that, and it equated to us having a bad stat there. We did force 19 turnovers and had 30 points conceded off of those, so we definitely like how we got in transition against the Portland Trail Blazers. We will need to try to duplicate that tonight, and hopefully hope for the best in regards to that. Keep an eye open for a guy like Terrence Shannon. He's getting minutes off of the bench. He's at home. I think this kid is really good. Just humor me. I think with Jalen Clark potentially being out, he may have more minutes. I think this could be a Terrence Shannon game. Just a hunch. Nothing really giving me that. Nothing in the stats is telling me he's about to do anything, but just a hunch. This is the kind of night where you expect Terrence Shannon to really try to take advantage of a guy like Jake LaRavia and just run hard and probably try to do all types of stuff. So who knows if he does anything or not, but he's somebody I have circled in this game. And Julius Randle as well, just because he's really got a good rhythm about himself. With Ant-Man out, you know he feels the need there at the star position. So if anything, I'd just expect for him to try to go off for a career night tonight, and wouldn't be surprised if he has 40 points tonight. Because this is just the type of game that Julius at home against his old squad. No LeBron, no Luka, no Ant-Man. He's the star, and he's going to feel that way. Going up against Austin Reeves, he's going to try to meet him bucket for bucket. Hopefully it's a cold night for Juju, but I would not be surprised if it's not. So I got those two guys circled for myself personally on the night, Julius Randle and Terrence Shannon. I just expect them both to push their weight around and be really fast, striking hard against us, and trying to get to the line a lot. So that's just my take on things. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's really what it is, man. 6:30 Pacific game, 9:30 Eastern in Minnesota, Target Center. You know what I mean? We got a two-step here. The next game is going to be a tournament game, in-season tournament game against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are a pretty improved roster. We talked about their young players. I made a mistake, by the way. I told you guys that Javon Small had been chipping in steals category. He hasn't recorded a single steal all season. I got him mixed up with Ryan Rollins in regards to what he was contributing. But he is a contributor, and he has been a good rookie for the Memphis Grizzlies. So I wanted to correct that. I'm like, this boy don't even have no steals. I'm talking about steals. Either way, nevertheless, we'll see Memphis next, and that'll conclude our little short road trip in the Midwest. So yeah, man, that's really what it is to start the season. The Los Angeles Lakers, you know, we're 2-2. We feel pretty good about that, given the fact that we have so many injuries, and you know, we lost to some teams that you would respect. The Golden State Warriors, the way they're playing, they're a really good team, and the Portland Trail Blazers are a much improved franchise. It's no shame in losing to them, especially when you're down as many players as we are. And given the fact that we beat a pretty solid Sacramento squad, they're okay, and then beat this Minnesota team at home before Ant went down, I say we're doing okay. We just need to continue to weather the storm against these injuries and not get antsy about bringing these guys back just for them to get hurt again. We want everybody to heal properly, and I think if we allow for that, in the long run, we'll be a healthier and more capable basketball club. So that's really what it is. It's not just about seeding. It's about making sure you're whole when the playoffs come around. And so we've got to have a balance in both of those things, and I think we're on our way. So salute the Kobe Minute, and that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Keeping an open mind about this particular game. Hopefully our guys have gotten some rest, even though we had that tough Portland game and then had to fly to Minnesota. Nevertheless, we didn't play yesterday, so hopefully our guys are on the mend. Hopefully Marcus Smart is out there. It would be nice to have Jackson Hayes back. Hopefully we're getting healthier as we continue to go forward. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Everybody enjoy the game. Of course, I have something for you at halftime and at the end as well. My name is BDL44. I thank you all for watching.